it's me, Brianna, and this is going to be my last video of the year. With the new year coming in, maybe your New Year's resolution is to find a new job, or maybe it is, to network more, do more business networking. Maybe it's to, revive your professional appearance. Whatever the case, I think this is a really great look for that. Very, very natural, as you can see. What is this hair? I'm talking to you guys about being professional. Piece of hair hanging out of my head. This is a really great business look. This is a look I use often when I'm going on interviews or I'm doing type of, professional networking. If you guys interested in this interview, professional settings, makeup tutorial, then please continue to watch. So I'm first going to start off using some foundation. I'm going to be using the MAC Match Master Foundation. Now, for day-to-day work, I probably would not apply foundation. At my current job, I don't apply foundation every day. However, for the interview, I feel like you should put your best face forward and you should put forth a little extra effort than you would on your day-to-day. Two great drugstore foundations that I think are just as great is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, as well as the Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick. Apply it to my hand. I'm going to do 2 scoops, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just apply that all over my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. I think your brows are super important because they do frame your face. So I'm going to be using a eyebrow gel. And this is actually a gel I got from the beauty supply store. It doesn't even have like a name on it, but a great gel you could use, like Anastasia's brow gel dip pomade. It's really great. Or if you want more of a drugstore brand, you can use Wet n Wild's Ultimate Brow Kit, and it looks like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows, and I do not want my brows to be super, fleeky, I guess, because again, for interviews you really want to keep it simple, you want to keep it natural. So I'm just filling in my brows, and I want my brows to look as natural as possible, so using short strokes. And then once I have that gel, I'm going to go ahead and just brush it out so it's not as harsh. Now, as far as the eyes, you can do a wing liner. I recommend if you do a wing liner to make the wing very, very small. I really, really love wing liner. You guys know I love a cat eye. However, for interviews, I don't normally wear wing liner. That's really optional. You can do it. It can be professional. I like to keep it simple for interviews because you want your personality, your intelligence, your abilities, your capabilities, and potential to shine through. You don't want, this super crazy eyeliner, that is conflicting or is distracting the interviewer from you and why you are capable of that job. So as far as eyeshadow goes, I'm not going to apply a lot of eyeshadow. I'm actually just going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow that's similar to my complexion, and this is actually a blush called Sienna by Jordana, but it's literally like almost the same complexion as me. I'm just going to apply this to my lid just because my eyelids can tend to get a little oily throughout the day. So this is really just like a protector of greasy lids. So all I'm doing is just kind of sweeping this on my lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. I'm going to be using the Smashbox High Definition Concealer. Love, love, love this concealer. They actually just released a waterproof concealer, and I love it equally as much. You guys know it's like my favorite concealers, but the color options are very, very horrible. They only offer like 6 concealer colors. So if you're not a fan of Smashbox, another really amazing concealer is Born This Way Too Faced Concealer, which is phenomenal. The Girls Pro Concealer, it's like $3 on Amazon. Or you can do the Black Opal Even True Concealer, which is great as well. For this look, I am going to be using my Smashbox concealer. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to apply it underneath eye. You really do not want to apply too much concealer. Now in YouTube land, you watch a lot of YouTubers and they tend to apply a lot of concealer. Sometimes they don't even need all that concealer. So, don't feel like you have to apply a lot of concealer because your favorite YouTuber apply a lot of concealer. If you don't need a lot of concealer, you don't need to apply it. You're just wasting product. So now that I've applied my concealer, I'm going to go in with the Black Opal powder, and this is in the color medium, and I'm just going to set this concealer. So I'm going to take this little brush right here. It's very thin. I'm not going to take a big brush and just powder all over my face. You don't need it. I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'll show you guys about this much. I'm just going to drop that in. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply that right here underneath my eye. And this helps to prevent your concealer from creasing throughout the day. If you have oily skin or combination skin such as myself, this improves the longevity of your concealer. I do like for my lashes to be a little long since I'm not doing false lashes or a wing liner, because you know you're going to be doing a lot of eye contact in interviews. So you definitely want your windows to your soul to look as beautiful as possible. So I'm going to be applying a little bit of blush. This is a very, very neutral blush. Looks very, very natural. I do not recommend a crazy heavy blush. Again, we're going to keep it simple. So this blush is one of my absolute favorites. It's so natural. It's a flusher color. I just love it. Now, Cargo can be a bit pricey, so a great alternative to this blush is CoverGirl has some really good blushes, as well as Coastal Scents. They do carry a burnt orange as well, which is super pretty. It's obviously a little darker than the Laguna, but use a light hand. I'm going to contour, and I'm going to contour very, very lightly, very little, just a small amount of contour. You do not have to contour. You can honestly apply lip gloss and that's it. However, I am doing this video like I do my face when I have interviews. Every day going to work, I would not contour my face. However, for the interview, I do feel like you should put forth a little extra effort. So I am going to contour. I am using the Sleek Contour Kit in the color Dark. You guys, I love this contour. You can see it's like starting to pan. One of my favorites. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a tad bit, not a lot. And I'm using a, what is it, Sedona Lace EB09 brush. I'm just going to add dimension back into my nose. So whenever I apply foundation, I like to contour, just because I like to add dimension back into my face. So I'm just doing my nose, and I'm doing it very, very lightly. This is not a heavy contour whatsoever. So I went ahead and applied the contour to my nose. And then in this same little kit, it does have a highlight color. I'm taking a fan brush. And because this looks so neutral, it's so matte, I do like a little bit of shimmer, but not a lot, you guys. Keep it simple. You know, this is not full-on glam going to the club. We got to keep it natural. So I'm just taking it and I'm just going to kind of lightly sweep that across my cheek. And this just will help me look like I'm glowing a little bit when I smile. You guys can even see that, but it's very, very light. But I'm not going to be applying this to my nose, to my cupid's bow, to my forehead. I'm not doing all that. We're going to keep it simple, right, you guys? So last but not least, is the lipstick. Now, I like to keep the lipstick extremely natural because you do not want your lipstick to be a distraction. Some people wear red lipstick to interviews. I don't really wear red lipstick to interviews. I'm using Queen Skin and Cosmetics and Sweet Memory. And it is a very neutral lipstick color. Very sheer. I love a sheer lipstick for interviews. Okay, so that is pretty much the interview face. So as far as the hair, I think hair should be either back or it should be pinned up. Whenever I do interviews, I do like to rock a bun in the back or a top bun. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. This is what I would look like, and this is what I look like when I go on interviews. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel already. Comment down below for any requests. This was a requested video, and you guys stay healthy, happy, beautiful, blessed, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later in the new year. Mwah. Bye.